Ready to break free from undercharging and step into your worth as a healer? Discover the secrets of pricing your healing work with confidence, integrity, and abundance in this power-packed video. Today, I want to tackle a big topic in a short amount of time. One of the most frequent questions I get from my audience is, how should I be pricing my services? There's so much to unpack within this topic, so this will be an ongoing series and dialogue on this channel because you deserve to be paid what you're worth, and there are some strategy pieces to become aware of, as well as the energetic side of what could be holding you back in your coaching or healing business right now. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new, I am Chelsea. I go by Intuitive Business Mentor, and here on this channel we talk about how you can design and run an online business that you love and that loves you back. As you explore the videos on this channel, you will find inspiration, encouragement, and very practical tips and tutorials on how you can launch and grow a business online, even if you are an empath or sensitive soul navigating this crazy online world. I'm here to help you blend beautiful business strategy with the power of your own intuition and even human design, because the world needs your gifts as a talented coach or healer, and you deserve to earn a living doing what you love. If you've been watching a couple videos, like what you see, and you've forgotten to subscribe, make sure to subscribe and also to hit the notifications bell to become aware when I share new videos that I know are going to help you. I do want to make this into a series and make sure all of your questions are answered around pricing, so put any questions that come up in the comments below and stay tuned to see if I answer in an upcoming video. Let's talk about whether you should be comparing yourself to other service providers when figuring out what you are going to charge for your work. And if so, who should you be comparing yourself to? This video stems from a conversation I was hosting for members of a group I was running, and it was a really beautiful eclectic mix. We had 2 nurse coaches, an herbalist, and a yoga therapist all exploring how can I feel confident in the prices I'm saying out loud. One of the group members shared that it was especially hard for her, she felt, to figure out what to charge because a lot of people don't know what she does. What is a nurse coach? What is a comparable service provider that would be doing something similar to a nurse coach and helping other people understand the value? And that all boiled down into some confusion and shakiness on her pricing. So for example, should she price herself similar to a therapist session or on par with a cash pay appointment to see a nurse, or more like seeing what life coaches are charging these days? And this sparked a really great conversation around how hard it can be to land on prices and then justify them to a potential client on a sales call, or feel confident even saying them out loud in a conversation. So especially if the work that you do similar is in a newer niche or blends together multiple methods or modalities, it can be hard to explain what you do and then attach a price to it. It can kind of feel like you're throwing darts in the dark to land on a price that you will feel is honoring for your time and expertise, and that will also be approachable and accessible to your ideal clients. So let's be honest, if you're a new coach or healer, one of the most important things you can do in the first few years of your business is to feel clear, confident, and empowered about the prices you choose to assign to different ways people can work with you. If your prices feel squishy or like you just pulled them out of thin air, then literally every time you go to say the investment out loud or type it to someone, your energy is going to be off. You will find people saying they can't afford to work with you even though they kind of could, and you may find yourself falling into a convincing energy or offering discounts or scholarships even though you know your worth is more than that. Now this raises the question, should you be comparing yourself to others in your field, or should you just stay in your own lane and charge what feels aligned for you? Now here's the deal, I can go either way on this. So instead of giving a hard and fast rule, I'm going to share a bit about my own journey in relation to this experience. When I was a small business lawyer, it was easy to look at some of my colleagues who had roughly the same amount of experience and make sure my billing rate was on par with theirs. I wasn't shooting to be the cheapest lawyer, kind of like you get what you pay for, but there's a very real value for making sure I was pricing on par with what my potential clients were expecting. So when I left practicing law, I think I was billing around $285 an hour for my legal expertise. And I had developed a lot of flat fee and capped fee packages that served my clients' needs for budgeting and my desire for upfront payment for cash flow of the law firm I was running at the time. There were literally classes I could attend for continuing education to look at the ethics of pricing in my profession and generally accepted ranges within my region, I would say, and my area of expertise. But now, as an intuitive business mentor, there are way less people who do what I do professionally to even consider comparing myself to. And then I have a doctorate degree, a coaching training. I've trained in human design and a decade of experience as a business coach. And so I have this mishmash. And it's really challenging for me to look at and compare myself to others in the marketplace and say, oh, yeah, I should kind of be on par with that person or this. So take into account that I prefer to work with business owners who are very new in their journey, in the first 0 to 5 years in business and shooting to get to those 2 to 5K months. So if I target those individuals and they're earlier in their business, I can expect that they have a smaller budget than if I was targeting to work with coaches and healers who want to scale from 6 to 7 figures. It's a different value as well as a different budget that I'm working with as compared to others. So why do I target this segment of earlier business owners? Because it's my passion. It's in alignment with my mission and values. And after coaching so many clients, I know it's where I might make the most impact. And I know that perhaps for you, you care so deeply about helping the individuals that need your support, even if they can't afford that. And that's where a lot of coaches and healers can get very squishy on their boundaries and pricing, because it's like, well, I know people need this and I have the expertise. So shouldn't I just make it super cheap and accessible? And then I'll have a really busy business and it will all work out in the end. And what I'm here to say is that's not typically the case. And so let's continue the conversation about what it looks like to compare yourself to others who are doing a similar, even if not exactly the same offer. I don't encourage you to just copy and paste what other people in your field are charging for two reasons. One, you don't know if their business is profitable. They may absolutely regret the prices they have chosen and realize they're undercharging, and you have no idea. The second reason is they may be targeting a very different segment of the market. Maybe they prefer to work with beginners like I do, where maybe you like to work with people who are further along in their healing journey, or perhaps value your work and longer commitments more easily. So basically, without knowing why another practitioner set certain prices or whether they're happy with those prices, there's no basis to see that their prices or offers should be a standard that you then want to replicate. So when you are landing on prices in your coaching or healing business, you want to take some of these same things into account. Let's think about your certifications and education, your level of experience with clients, what makes you unique compared to others with your training, and that could be life experience or testimonials or results from existing clients. What are others in your field charging? I do think it's helpful to look for reasonable comparisons, and what will help your business have the cash flow or sustainability. And that's often where a lot of coaches and healers need some mentoring, need some guidance, because it's like, I don't know how to make a business plan. Don't love doing the spreadsheets. Chelsea, how do I figure this out? What I don't want you to do is undercharge from the start in your business, because learning the art of marketing and selling your offers is going to take the same amount of time, effort, and skill development to sell $80 sessions as compared to $2,000 packages. And that's the cold, hard truth. What I care about is that you're truly treating your business like a business and landing on prices that will allow for you to grow a business that can be here 5 years from now if you desire. Did you know that 55% of new businesses fail in their first 5 years? And coaches and healers like you running an online business have potentially even higher rates of failure. Running a business part-time, maybe you have little or no business training, and you're offering services that can be hard to explain to your ideal clients. I want to help you overcome the odds and be among the coaches and healers who will be able to bring your gifts out to the world and earn a living doing what you love for years to come. If you need further guidance on this topic, make sure to download my free intuitive pricing guide, and I'll put a link in the show notes. This is my simple step-by-step guide for new coaches and healers to finally get paid what you're worth and feel confident about the prices that you charge. If you have ever wondered whether you're charging too much or too little for your services, this guide is your next step to claim your most abundant and confident pricing for your coaching and healing business. This guide will walk you through how to understand your unique value proposition as a confident business owner, how to set revenue goals so that you love running your business and it loves you back in the form of payment and abundance, and how to tap into your energy and intuition for pricing that honors all parts of you. This guide is designed to help you navigate the critical micro decisions that add up to creating an aligned pricing strategy for your unique sessions and services. By the end of working through the guide and the specific steps and exercises, you should feel more confident saying your prices out loud on a live video, a sales call, a networking call, or on a sales page. Now that you have more ideas on how to explore the pricing of your sessions and services, this alone won't help you earn a real living doing what you love. You still need to explore more about how to launch a successful healing business. But how are you going to do that? Well, it starts with checking out my most recent video with tips for successful coaching and healing businesses. Combine what you learned today with what you learn in that next video, and it will be 10 times more powerful. So, see you in the next video.